Alrighty, last thing to talk about, baby. Oh, man, I'm definitely upset to see this man leave in the NFL. One of my favorite players of all time. Obviously, he's not an A1, Tier 1 superstar, but he's my favorite kind of non-superstar player in this league. I love his burst of speed. His return game was absolutely magnificent, and he's unfortunately retiring from the NFL. We know he didn't have a home, and we didn't really want to see him retire, but he did officially just announce his retirement. So veteran wide receiver Ted Ginn Jr. announces his retirement after 14 NFL years across a couple of teams, the Dolphins, starting with the Dolphins. And folks, I'm a big fan of him, folks. Big fan. This is probably the best sports card I have, a Ted Ginn Jr. jersey card. Absolutely fantastic. Like I said, probably the best card I have. Maybe. I got a Ricky Williams autographed jersey card from the Dolphins too, but absolutely appreciate Ted Ginn for all his service here, even though, he wasn't the greatest wide receiver. Like I said, we know this man's not A1 Tier 1, but he's just a great talent, I think, just overall for the game. Started 3 years with the Dolphins. This man only has 33 career touchdowns, which obviously isn't great for a wide receiver, especially over 14 years. But he got it done in the return game, and he was able to get to the Super Bowl a couple of times. So love seeing that, and that's kind of what we're going to focus on here. We're going to kind of celebrate Ted Ginn a little bit here today. We got every single one of his touches in his 2 Super Bowls, folks. He was with the 49ers during the 2012 Super Bowl of the 49ers versus the Ravens. Didn't get a lot of burn there, but then he came back in 2015 with the Panthers for the Super Bowl 50 of Broncos versus Panthers, and he got a lot more burn there. So we're going to look at every single possession of Ted Ginn in all the Super Bowls. But first, let's go into this article right here. Do they have his official retirement quote or something? I believe they do in here. So let's just kind of get a nice little overview of our boy here, Ted Ginn Jr. So here we go. Ted Ginn once sprinted to a Division I scholarship and a first-round selection in the NFL draft. Now he's coasting into retirement, and he's going to be a surefire first ballot Hall of Famer. You better believe it. The 14-year veteran is hanging up his cleats. Ginn announced his retirement on Friday's edition of NFL Total Access on NFL Network. Quote, sad to say, but not really sad to say, really joyful to say that I'm going to take my time and retire this year. I had a great career, Little League to NFL. I have nothing to hold back. I enjoyed my time at every level. I played at the highest level. I'm just thankful to be able to have this time, and it's a joy. So, Ted Ginn, classy as always, not regretful on anything that he did, has played at the highest level, has been to the Super Bowl, would have loved to see him win one ring. Unfortunately, he didn't, but, still an overall great journey in the NFL. A natural athlete with elite speed, baby. I mean, he is kind of, Devin Hester was good on kick returns. Ted Ginn is basically the Devin Hester of punt returns. I will say that. I do not care. I love it, folks. Truly natural elite speed. Ginn was a two-sport star at Cleveland's Glenville High School, playing quarterback, wide receiver, and defensive back for the Tarblooders. Tarblooders? Jeez, the heck name is that? Tarblooders football team, which was coached by his father, revered community figure Ted Ginn Sr., and winning a national title in the 110-meter hurdles as part of Glenville's track and field team. Ginn's football exploits earned him All-American status and a trip to the U.S. Army All-American Bowl before signing to play football at Ohio State. Ginn, 36, starred as a receiver and a returner with the Buckeyes, becoming a 3-time All-American and garnering all Big Ten first-team honors in 2006. His game-breaking speed was enough for the Dolphins to spend the 9th overall pick on him in the 2007 NFL Draft. Ginn's receiving career never reached the expectations placed upon him. Truly unfortunate that. I mean, we could have been talking about, Tyreek Hill before Tyreek Hill, honestly. That's how great Ted Ginn is. That's how great his speed was. He's also only 5'11". All right, so Ginn's receiving career never reached the expectations placed upon him by first-round selection, but he proved to be a quality secondary option in the passing game, finishing with 5,742 career receiving yards and 33 touchdowns. And that's what we mean. We know this man isn't a Megatron, a DK Metcalf, anything of that sort, so Devontae Adams and Stephon Diggs, but he's a solid second or third tier option out there, and that's why we, enjoyed him. Not everybody's, A1 tier 1 in this league, folks. Obviously not. The 1% are A1 tier 1. So, we can still respect, and there's still great tier 2 players out here all over the place, and Ted Ginn, I believe, was definitely one of those. He was occasionally devastating in the return game, scoring 7 total return touchdowns, 4 punt scores, and 3 kick returns in his 14 years, but failed to make a Pro Bowl in his time in the NFL. Truly unfortunate. They should be ashamed of themselves. The Pro Bowl voting committee should all be ashamed of themselves. Ginn bounced around the league, moving from Miami to San Francisco in 2010, where he was more efficient in the return game than as a traditional receiver. Ginn found new life as a receiver in Carolina, where he played for the Panthers in 2013 and 2015-16. Ginn appeared in Super Bowl 50 in the 2015 season, showing a brief glimpse of the big play ability that defined his Ohio State career with the 45-yard reception that Ginn capped off by ducking out of bounds early in the third quarter of Carolina's eventual 24-10 loss to the Denver Broncos. We're going to watch that play, and we're going to watch a whole lot of other plays, folks. I think we got like 15 plays of all just Super Bowl action queued up. Ginn finished with 4 receptions for 74 yards in the defeat. Ginn's best year as a pro receiver came in Carolina, where he caught 134 passes for 2,047 yards and 19 touchdowns over 3 seasons he spent with the Panthers. That production brought him a few more years in the NFL with the Saints, where he caught 100 passes for 1,400 yards and 8 scores from 2017 to 2019. Ginn finished his time in the NFL with 6 games with the Chicago Bears in 2020 before calling it a career this week. He heads off into retirement with nearly a decade and a half of NFL experience, a conference title, and 2 Super Bowl appearances to his name. Quote here by Ted Ginn: "I enjoyed everything that I done, so I have no regrets. It was a joy, it was time, it was needed. I left a mark, and that's all you can really do. My dad always told me to leave my name on something. I left my name on something, and this man has truly left his name on my heart, folks." Ted Ginn. I don't have many cards. I'm not a big card collector, but Ted Ginn, I respect him enough. He's one of my favorite players to talk about, one of my favorite players to watch, and for that, I thank you, and hopefully the entire NFL thanks you as well. And because you held such a special place in our hearts here, we're about to celebrate the hell out of this man. We're about to celebrate the crap out of this man. So, we're not going to really kind of talk about his stats because, like I said, I don't like to disrespect the man, but, overall they were a little underwhelming. Just a tad underwhelming, but we still appreciate and loved everything he did. So, we're not going to really kind of focus on his stats. The first thing we are going to kind of take a quick little look at is what this man could mother-loving do, folks. This man, 2009, with the Miami Dolphins, had 2 100-yard kick returns for touchdowns, baby, in the same mother-loving game. So let's start off this kind of retirement party with the big old bang, and let's see this man go to work. So here we go. Week 8, 2009. Dolphins down 3-6 in the third quarter, and Ted Ginn, all the space hitting the right sideline, and that speed is gone. Look at these people trying to dive after this man. Look at that man. This defender had a great angle on it. It's just Ted Ginn is too quick. Missed there, and then the last defender trying to make it, and then for the last 40 yards, it is nowhere near him. Nobody will ever touch this man. Ted Ginn is arriving in the NFL. Baby, you better believe it. But he had something else up his sleeve as well in this game, folks. Look at those old Dolphins uniforms. You love to see him. Ted Ginn, folks, just look at this one, folks. Just look at it. Look at the blocking up front and then hits it. Sees all the daylight on the right side of the field. Hits the sideline, and he is gone, folks. This man is a D1 track star. You better respect the speed, folks. Look at that 100-yard kick turn for a touchdown. And then he went and did it again. This time later in the third quarter. Dolphins up now 17-13, and they're ready to put the exclamation point on this game. Here we go. Ted Ginn kind of catching it from the same spot. Heads all the way to the left side of the field. Stumbled, bumbled, kind of knocked dead in his tracks at the 15-yard line, but he finds space, and then he turns on the Jets. Folks, look at this acceleration right here, folks. Look at this acceleration. Here it comes. He turns on the Jets, and once again, he hits the 50, and he is gone. Look at this angle this defender tries to take this man right here. It seems to be a great angle, but he's too slow. Ted Ginn burning these men, folks. Let's go. Is this his first year in the league, 2009? I think it's his second. Oh, his third, his last year with the Dolphins. But man, oh man, he was absolutely spectacular, folks. Absolutely fantastically well done. Two 100-yard kick return touchdowns. R.I.P. Tony Sperano, obviously. But man, oh man, Ted mother-loving Ginn, you better respect the name. He's running all the way to Canton, baby. Get this man a bronze bust. Gotta see this man in the Hall of Fame. Man, oh man, look at the speed. Look at the speed. Y'all know I'm big about speed here on the show, folks. And that is some elite speed. Gosh dang. Did they end up winning that game? Hopefully they won that game. Let's quickly check that. Hopefully those weren't kind of all for nothing. We get week 9 against the Jets. Week 8 against the Jets. And they end up winning 30-25. So Ted Ginn putting up 14 points himself in a 30-25 win. Yes, sir. Ted Ginn, thank you for that win. This year, what did we go? We went 7-9. So Ted Ginn responsible kind of single-handedly for 1 win out of those 7 wins. You love to see it. So that's his kind of max potential, folks. That is his max potential, what we just saw right there. Absolutely fantastic. So let's start kind of... Oh, well, we have these. Let's if we get anything good here. These are his career highlights from 2015 to 2019. Let's see if we get anything good. And if there's anything in the Super Bowl, we will skip those for now because we have them all queued up anyway. But here we go. Just wide open. Bango, bango. That's too easy. Let's see some elite speed here. Can we watch this man run down the field? There he is. Just look at that streak. Oh, yeah. Way too wide open. Nobody can ever catch up to this man. Here we go. What's this one? Cam Newton starting at his own 12. Ted Ginn going deep. Look at the speed. He still got it, baby. He still got it. Woo! Love it. Look at this. Right behind the defense, about 90 yards, 88 yards. And Ted Ginn is just outrunning everybody. Nobody can catch this man, folks. Do y'all not understand the speed? Y'all understand the speed now? Y'all understand the speed now? Come on, come on, come on. Jack Del Rio, unfortunate. Oh, we're going to get it right off the rip. We get the entire replay right here. Here he is, folks. Just watch this man. It's just a streak route. That's it. He's just going fast. Sheer speed. Cam Newton trusting it. Fantastic. Look at him. You can't even keep up with it. You can't even keep up with it. Ted Ginn even adjusting to the ball. Look at that. Has to come inside a lot. Has to come inside like 5 yards and catches it mid-stride. Run, run, run. Folks, he's finishing 5 yards ahead of the defender. Absolutely fantastic. The man's a track star. Here we go against the Saints. Going deep again. Look at him go. Wide open. This man is Tyreek Hill-esque speed, folks. Yes! Absolutely magnificent! And then he gives the ball to a kid. What a guy. What a guy. Let's see if we get the replay here. Let's see them burn him. Let's watch Ted Ginn single-handedly burn this entire defense. Inside. Gone. Gone. Right there. Gone. They made a mistake. Y'all haven't put a linebacker on this man. What? Are you nuts? Linebackers ain't got good speed like that. Burned instantly. Stop it. Respect this man. Look how slow this defender is trying his all to get near Ted Ginn. Here we go against the Bills. Do we get another deep bomb? Do we get another deep bomb? He had a 10 touchdown season. That was his best season catching the ball. And look at that. Oh, he's got great hands too, baby. Right on the sideline, 2 feet in bounds. Yes, sir. Let's watch this replay. Hopefully we get a great angle right there. Bingo, bango. That's not Stephon Gilmore. I don't believe. And look at that, just right on the sideline. Not going against the number 1 corner, but hey, he's still making it work. All right, here we go against the Bucs. Another deep threat. Another deep threat. Bingo, bango. And then he's down all the way for the touchdown. What did they call the flag on? Because that kind of looked like offensive pass interference. This one kind of looked like a push-off on Ted Ginn. Does it uphold? Let's see, what do they call? Oh, they called it on the defense. Wow. Okay. Let's see if it was defensive. Here we go. Ted Ginn, a lot of contact. Wow, look at Ted Ginn barely catching this ball. Look at him catch this. Woof. 2 feet in bounds, tiptoes the sideline, and he's gone, baby. I don't know if I agree with the defensive pass interference. I thought that was all good kind of contact right there, but it didn't matter. He fights through the contact. All right, here we go with the Saints now. Drew Brees going deep, and he's got that deep threat. Yes, sir. And the speed is too much. The speed is too much, folks. Come on, man. I'm going to be missing this, y'all. Oh, man. No more of this, folks. How unfortunate. Jeez. Man. Look at the speed, the strength to stay on his feet. The speed, this man's running full speed the entire time. Ted Ginn kind of slowing down right here, and he's still able to get that burst of speed to finish off the last 20, 25 yards easy for the touchdown. Man. Here we go. Drew Brees again, going deep again, and Ted Ginn wide open again. Is that Desmond Trufant he's burning? Jeez, once again, folks, do y'all not understand it? Let's see, what year was this? This man's been in the league 10 years at this point. With the Saints. When did he play with the Saints? 2018 and 2019, folks. 2017, 2018, 2019. Man's been in the league for 10 years and still has the elite speed to get it done. Respect the man. Respect the man. Here we go against the Saints, with the Saints again. Let's see, in the championship game. Going deep, and he makes a big throw. He makes a big throw in the divisional championship games, baby. Is this the next play? The next play is the not pass interference call where the Rams go to the Super Bowl instead of the Saints. I believe that's it. But Ted Ginn getting them all the way down inside the 15-yard line with under 2 minutes left. It's Ted Ginn, baby. Give him the respect. Here we go against the Bucs with the Saints and wide open. Too fast. Can't cover the man. Ted Ginn, folks, respect it. But folks, we got good stuff right here. So we went and found every single play, whether it's a attempt, it's an incomplete toward his side, whether it's a punt return, kick return, catch, completion, whatever it is, we found every single play in his 2 Super Bowl appearances. So let's start watching what he was doing in the big games. So the first one up here. Here we go. This is against the Ravens in the Super Bowl with the 49ers 2012 season. Here we go. First play for Ted Ginn going on a punt return. Let's see what he does here. 49ers down 15. Ted Ginn going to field the punt. Lets it bounce. Takes it off of one bounce. Can he escape? He hits the right side. The speed is still there. And then he gets it all the way down to the 30-yard line, folks. Ted Ginn coming up and setting this 49ers team into great field position to start the drive to try to mount this 15-point comeback that they decently mount, but end up still losing. Look at Ted Ginn, folks. Goes all the way to the right. Unfortunately, could not outrun that last punter. Last-ditch effort by the punter. You give them credit. Knocks Ted Ginn out of bounds. Alrighty, great play there. Here we go, but still in the Super Bowl. Here we go. Now down 8. Thankfully set up by the great punt return of Ted Ginn. Let's see what Ted Ginn does here as a receiver. Can Colin Kaepernick put it right on the money? Do we have a big explosive play? Here we go. I believe he's right here in the slot. Here we go. Colin Kaepernick fires it deep. That wasn't him in the slot. So let's rewind this. He's right here at the top of the screen. Goes deep. And unfortunately tipped away by the defense. Colin Kaepernick couldn't get enough air under this. Let's see if we get another replay. Looks like they're going to have to settle for a field goal on this one. But here we go. Ted Ginn. Man, oh man. Unfortunate. Just tipped away. That would have been a touchdown. That would have been Ted Ginn potentially tying up this game against the Ravens in the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, a little underthrown by Colin Kaepernick. All right, here we go. The final 4 seconds. Kickoff here. 49ers down 3 points with 4 seconds left in the game. Can Ted Ginn take this to the house and win the game for the 49ers? Let's see what he does. A free kick here. Ted Ginn, here we go. Last play of the game. Ted Ginn up the middle, beating 3 defenders, and then unfortunately gets taken down. Ted Ginn couldn't clutch it up. That was tough. How great would have that been? Ted Ginn just takes that in the last 4 seconds and returns it for a touchdown and wins the game single-handedly. It would have loved to seen it. That really would have cemented him in Canton if he did it. All right. Now we go to the Super Bowl 50. Broncos, Panthers. Playing for the Panthers here. Now, he had, let's check out the stats of this game overall. Because Ted Ginn was the second leading receiver here for the Panthers in the Super Bowl. So this man was still kind of, at the top of his game at 2015. Real solid there. Once again, 7-8 seasons in the league at this point. So Ted Ginn, 4 receptions for 74 yards on 10 targets. He was the most targeted wide receiver for the Panthers. Now, we've got all of them queued up, so we'll see, are they bad throws by Cam Newton or truly unfortunate drops by Ted Ginn? I don't think so, because the man never drops the ball. So they must all be on Cam Newton. But we'll see what we get here. He also has a couple of returns, kick returns here as well, so we can watch all those as well. So let's start seeing what Cam Newton was looking like Ted Ginn was looking like at Super Bowl 50. Here we go. First play up. Down 3-0 in the first quarter, 7:35 left, and it's going to be a punt return. Let's see what Ted Ginn Jr. can do with this. Here we go. Fielding it at his own 15-yard line. He is going to field it. Trying to hit the edge, and unfortunately couldn't turn the burners on quick enough, and it goes for basically a no-yard gain on the return. All right, but he's just warming himself up, folks. It's the first quarter. No big deal. Here we go. First passing play here. Ted Ginn over the middle of the field, and man, overthrow by Cam Newton. Damn it. Let's watch this one in the slow-mo, because Ted Ginn, he would have maybe potentially taken this one to the house, folks, honestly. So here we go. Ted Ginn fighting inside. Cam Newton sees it, just puts a little bit too much on this. I mean, folks, you catch this one right here. You've got one safety to beat. You try to take him to the right sideline, and we know the speed on that right sideline, baby. That's some elite speed. Unfortunately, Cam Newton with the overthrow. Damn it. Damn it, Cam. You're ruining Ted Ginn's legacy. You can ruin your own legacy. That's fine, but don't be ruining other people's legacy. People don't respect Ted Ginn like that. He hits this one all the way for 70 yards for the touchdown. People respect him like that. Damn. All right, next play up here. Let's see what we get. All right, here we go. Broncos punting from their own end zone. Still in the first quarter, down 10-0 here, Panthers are. All right, Ted Ginn fields it at his own 40-yard line. Little stutter, and he gets swallowed up. Nowhere to run. A little hesitant on kind of going with the run. There was also a flag that was going against the return team, so even if he did something, it would have been brought back. Why are people ruining this man's legacy? All right, but he still has time to kind of get it done here. Now, the Panthers only down 3 now. Down 10-7. They're at midfield in the second quarter. Ted Ginn right here at the bottom of the screen. Here we go. Oh, and they're going to have Ted Ginn pass the ball, but he decides to run it and then loses 4 yards out of bounds. Unfortunate. Let's see what this passing play could have been. Was this going to be a fake pass, or was he actually going to run the entire time? So it looks like the tight end over here is the only person going out for a route, and he was absolutely A1 tier 1 covered. Couldn't even throw it back to Cam Newton either. He was covered very well, and the play is just breaking down. Once again, not really Ted Ginn's fault, just a decently bad play design that nothing was open with. So once again, why do y'all keep ruining this man's legacy? Alrighty, now we go to the second quarter still. 2 minutes left. Broncos punting from their own 25-yard line, and the Panthers are down 3. Let's see what Ted Ginn can do with this punt. Come on, something big, baby. Oh, don't call for the fair catch. Dang it. Alrighty. Bad blocking. Defender right at him. He has to fair catch it. Unfortunate. But let's keep going here. Here we go. Down 6. 1:25 left in the second quarter. Ted Ginn at the top of the screen right here. Here we go. Cam Newton firing it, and once again, just really off the mark here. Ted Ginn decently covered. Cam Newton tries to fit it in, and it doesn't look like it's anywhere close. Let's kind of watch this one in the slow-mo, see if we can see anything. Cam Newton firing it, and once again, just a little bit too high on it. A little bit too high on the play. Incomplete pass. Alrighty. Come on. We got to see something here by Ted Ginn. We got to see something big. All right, here we go. Back in the third quarter now. Still down 6. 2nd and 10 at their own 20. Ted Ginn at the top of the screen. The only wide out here. Here we go. What does he do? Here we go. There we go. Ted Ginn open in the speed. The speed. Oh, yes, baby. I'm a little upset. He ran right out of bounds, not even challenging the defender. Speed for about 30+ yards. You love to see it. There we go. Ted Ginn with the big play. You love to see it, baby. Yes, sir. All right, let's see if we can follow that play up. Still on the same drive here. We get 2nd and 9. Still down 6 by the Panthers. At the Broncos' 39-yard line. Let's see what Ted Ginn can do here. Here we go. Right slant. Bingo, bango. Picks up the first. That's what we're talking about, baby. Oh, we get a celebration here by Ted Ginn? Yes, sir. First down in the Super Bowl. Talk your shit, baby. Let's see this one. Here we go. Winning at the line of scrimmage against Aqib Talib. Yes, sir. Going against an A1 Tier 1 corner out here. And he's got that great separation. And look at that man go. Love it. All right, what's the next play up here by Ted Ginn? All right, here we go. A little bit later in the third quarter. Once again, Cam Newton is struggling to put up points on the board. They still only have 7. They are down 9 points here. Once again, back at the Broncos' 38-yard line. Ted Ginn in motion all the way at the bottom of the screen here. Play action pass. Set up wide receiver screen that the blocking is absolutely trash on. He tries to reverse field, and he makes, look at that, 3 yards out of absolutely nothing. That would have been blown up for a couple of yard losses there. But Ted Ginn, with the sheer speed, is able to make something out of nothing and picks up 3 yards on the play. There we go. That's our man, Ted Ginn, baby. All right, here we go. Another play. Still down 9 in the third quarter. They're at the Broncos' 28-yard line. Ted Ginn at the bottom of the screen. Top of the screen, I meant. And this one, it gets picked off. He goes to, Ted Ginn. Oh, no. Ted Ginn had a chance to dive back on the loose fumble. Unfortunately, couldn't get there quick enough. But let's see this pass again. Was this a bad throw by Cam Newton, or was this just an unfortunate drop here by Ted Ginn? So they're trying to hit him in the slant again. Let's see where Cam Newton places this ball. A little slightly behind and off the fingertips of Ted Ginn. A tad behind. Not really at the body, at the hands. He threw it a little bit too high and outside. We can watch this one more time in slow-mo. Now that we know what we're looking for, here he is, coming in the slant. This ball gonna hit him. Ugh, man, tough. Definitely could have been a little bit of a better throw. Got to put that one out in front, especially when you're throwing a slant. And then Ted Ginn's going to have the slight opportunity, ball right here to go and make a play, jump right on it. Unfortunately, kind of get beefs out by the defender there. Ted Ginn. Cam Newton not making it easy for you out there. Damn it. All right. Here we go. Now we're back, though. Can Ted Ginn do something good here? We're going to get a punt return. Broncos still up 9. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Cole quit punting from his own 2-yard line. Let's see Ted Ginn. This should be fieldable. Come on, Teddy. Let's get a big one here, baby. A little stutter step. Hitting back to the outside. Stuttering again. Just trying to do a little too much out there, Ted. Dang. And once got another flag. What is this one on? Illegal blindside block on the receiving team. So once again, it would have all been for naught, even if he did something big. All right. Back on offense here, Ted Ginn. Let's see what we get here. Still down 9. Cam Newton, can you do something good here, please? Can you fire an accurate pass so Ted Ginn can take it to the house? We saw what he does when you put it right on the money. He potentially goes out for 30-plus yards. Here we go. Just a little comeback route for 10 yards. Picks up the first. We can respect it. All right. Back on the same drive here. Still down 9. 1st and 10. Let's see where they're at. All right, at their own 30-yard line, Ted Ginn at the top of the screen. And here we go, Cam Newton fighting out of the pocket. Cam Newton throwing it real low. Ted Ginn coming to dive for the ball, but they say it hit the ground. I don't know. I think Ted Ginn got his hands under this ball. Let's see this highlight. Let's see the replay. And once again, this is a bad throw by Cam Newton because it's real just short. Escapes the pressure of the pocket. Well done by Cam Newton throwing on the run. And this ball is wobbly. Way too low. And Ted Ginn couldn't get there, hands low enough in time. So, I mean, Cam Newton's not making it easy for this man, folks. All right, another play up here. Still down 9. Panthers, can you do something? They're at the Broncos' 21-yard line. This is the perfect opportunity to do something big. Let's see what happens. He goes to Cam Newton over the middle of the field, and oh, no. Could not hold on to the ball there. Ginn wants the flag, and they're going to have to settle for a field goal attempt. Unfortunate. Let's see this play one more time here. Let's slow it down. Just a simple kind of comeback route at the first down marker. Here we go. Cam Newton going to throw the ball. Defender all over him. Cam Newton throwing this one a tad behind. And it looks like Roby just rips out the ball and doesn't allow Ted Ginn to make the catch. We'll get a great angle here. Here we go. Not too much behind, but a tad behind. You see him having kind of to twist his body back to it. Unfortunate. Should still have been caught. But we're here to kind of celebrate Ted Ginn, so it's a trash pass by Cam Newton. All right. We got 3 more plays. 3 more plays by Ted Ginn. Let's see if we get something good. Something great. That's what we want. Something great. All right, another punt. And the Panthers are only down 6. 1 possession game now. Here we go. Ted Ginn punting or receiving the punt. And he has to take it out of bounds because the punter put it right on the sideline because he knows he's not giving Ted Ginn a chance. I mean, that's how you know they respect Ted Ginn in the return game. They punt right to the sideline. No chance at returning it. All right, now we get 34 seconds left, down 14. Big game over here. But let's see what Ted Ginn can do at the last couple of seconds. Cam Newton staying in the pocket and then throws it way too high once again for Ted Ginn. And then the very last play. That was the very last play. So Ted Ginn in the Super Bowl does some real great things. Unfortunately, just doesn't have the other supporting cast. Ted Ginn was the best player on those Super Bowl teams, folks. I don't know what y'all thought, but it's all Ted Ginn. He single-handedly carried all those teams to the Super Bowl, and for that, we appreciate you, Ted Ginn. Go and enjoy retirement. You definitely deserve it, and we are definitely going to be missing you in the NFL. So that's it, folks. Ted Ginn, unfortunately, retiring from the NFL. Hate to see it.